With a look at Kaspa, I'm going to show you some high probability playouts here in the short term here with Kaspa and Bitcoin. All right, there's a few things lining up and measuring out pretty well. So we're going to take a look at them here in a second. First off, I want to show you the crypto bubbles over here. You can see a little bit of a red day out there. Okay, last hour. What is not? Something new. Rank number 74. 24-hour volume. Wow, a lot of volume. 770 million. Don't know what that is. But the last hour, you can see here, we're starting to get a little bit of a pop out there in the market. Okay, if we come over here to CoinGlass, take a look here. Open interest 69.8 billion. Getting close to that 70 again. It's down 1%. 24-hour liquidations are up about 10%, 137 million. And the volume for the whole crypto market, $129.5 billion. You got more shorts out there than longs. That's probably looking about right from what I'm seeing here. Over on the Block Explorer, check this out. Look at this petahash. 300, over 300 now. All right, the last video, remember it was at 299. I said it'd be nice if it hit 300, and it just popped it. Well, look at this, consistently over 300 now on that petahash. That's pretty awesome. Let's take a look at the wallets here. One more video with the clicker. I apologize. I ordered a new mouse, just waiting for it to come in here. Thought I had the thing, thought a new battery would take care of the old one there, but apparently it's got deeper issues, so you're gonna have to retire the old thing there. Been through a lot with it. That's for sure. All right, last 24 hours we've added a whale. There's +1. There you go. The shark probably turned into a whale. That's a big buy. Maybe just over 1 million to 10 million, then 10 million to 100 million. So probably had to at least buy 1 million to get knocked up to that whale position there, at least, if it was around the 10 million mark there. But we've added 1 whale, we've added 16 dolphins. The last hour we've added 3 dolphins. So once again, mostly 90% green in here. Which is good to see. That's what we love seeing over there. So 1 whale, that's great. So, had a big buyer out there. Now if we take a look at Bitcoin, check this out, guys. We were looking for this 64,500 roughly. Right, last video we talked about that. You can see this trend line here. Bitcoin is respecting right here. You got to touch up through here. You kind of violated a little bit here, didn't it? Well, let's zoom in a little bit more. All right, let's go in on an 8-hour. You can see here, getting a bounce off that trend line. But anyway, let's see what's going on right up in here. All right, let's take a fib and get a couple measurements here. Go from the top to the bottom. Bring it back up to the bottom, right about there. What do we got there? Yeah, you guys that chart see it right off the bat, and you guys that are newer to charting probably do too. You see where that Bitcoin came up to and got rejected. Yeah, right up here at the 702, right there. What does that normally mean? Normally, you can see over here. All right, let me point something out, because you got to put the pieces together, right? I mean, this thing's a whole puzzle. This whole chart's a puzzle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What comes after that? Usually an ABC correction. All right, we got a hit up here in the 702. If we pull this down on top of that 702, look at that. Right about where our target, 64.7, 64.5. What kind of major? Let's take a look. What kind of major support areas are in this zone? All right, let's go on a weekly and see if we have any. Well, there you go. There's one there, right here. About, well, we're right up at the very top here. Let's go on a monthly. Well, there you go, right there. That's a major support area. All right, so things are kind of lining up here. Major support here, right through here. You got right here's a wick that right down to this area that proved to be support. Right here, support, and right up here, resistance. So this looks like a pretty good spot, you know, for it to stop and to get a reversal from down here at this target. Okay, once again, if we take, let's go in on an 8-hour here. All right, put our fib back up here. Let's try to get as close as we can with this target here, okay? Pull it down just a hair. Right about there. No, sorry. We want as good a target as we can get here. All right, right there, the closing candles on that 702. You can see the bullish green and then the bearish engulfing candle here. All right, right on that 702, we want to bring our top or A wave down. If you're interested in learning this stuff, guys, sign up for level 3 membership. It's $15. You get a bunch of videos to teach you how to start doing this stuff, and you get a link to the Discord to come over and trade with us. All right, this is giving a target right down here about 64.7. All right, 64.7, 64.5. We're shooting obviously for what the Fibonacci measurement tells us here. Let's pull this over. 64.7, 18 roughly. That'll work for the moment. All right, what we'd be looking at here is a bottom coming in. All right, you got your A, your B, and your C. Okay, the high probability this would play out. What would negate it is obviously a move above that 702, above 70,300 bucks. That would negate this whole move. It can play around in here for a while. You know, it could run up or back down, run back down. I think this is probably going to happen fairly quick. Well, you know, 1, 2, 3 days. I don't know. You got the 8-hour down here still correcting. You got the 12-hour rolling over. Okay, and your daily is just about reset. So this happening fairly quick would make sense, especially with this daily just about reset. All right, we got that daily, the 3-day. 3-day actually rolled over bearish here for the time being. Your 5-day still bullish, but showing a little bit of weakness there, and your weekly. Still bullish. All right, so overall Bitcoin is looking fine. You got this daily correction almost over. You got the 8 and the 12 correcting. So could this happen, you know, within the next 24 hours? It could. You know, each one of these candles here is 12 hours. All right, so chances of that are probably pretty, I would probably guess, you know, day, 2, 3 days. You know, who knows? We might get a wick down there in the next 10 minutes. Nobody knows for sure on the short term. Short term, and nobody knows for sure on the long term. That's why it's trading, and that's why it's charting and putting everything together. You know, you give it your best possible scenario here to play out, and this is what I see here with Bitcoin. So down to around 64.7 would mark a bottom, and then look out. We would start our 1, 2, 3 on our way upward. Okay, we're 3/4 of the way through this. We're down to this part now of this ABC. You know, so things are looking pretty good here. This thing is about ready to finish up. Now, as far we go over here, I found something pretty interesting here. Check. Look at this. You go out in the Dow Jones here on a monthly. And we talk about this fib all the time. I use it constantly, every day. I mean, absolutely constantly. Look how the Dow Jones has respected this Fibonacci. Hit a full 4.236 extension and is getting rejected up here. This is on a monthly chart. Look at that rejection up here. This wick on this thing. Unbelievable, huh? This thing absolutely works, man. It's I love it. I love the fib. You know, if you learn anything, if you're new to trading, if you know, trend lines and stuff are always great to learn. Learn how to use the Fibonacci. It's absolutely incredible how well this thing works. All right, Kaspa versus Bitcoin. Let's take a look and see what's going on here. We're running back up to the bottom of this wedge here. Okay, we're up actually about 0.63% today. All right, now as far as the RSIs go on a daily, the daily looks like it's trying to swing back up here. The weekly is bullish and heading up. This is Kaspa versus Bitcoin. You want to see a regain of this wedge, maybe this whole thing, it's probably going to be a fake out here to the downside, especially on a monthly. Look at that. Okay, you got a red candle, hopefully get a bullish engulfing candle eating this up. And like I said, that we were bullish on the month. What was it? The weekly. Don't have a monthly yet on there. Weekly's bullish. The 5-day still bullish. The 3-day. 3 days were right at the top, but technically it is still bullish. You can see that 702 hit right on this right here. A breakdown way down here for a measurement just it doesn't make sense to me. Okay, a measurement down here for an ABC pattern, we'll put that way down there. All right, I just don't see that playing out. I think this is probably going to be a fake out. It's probably going to regain this wedge and take off to the upside. All right, down here on the total market cap. I'm going to show you something here too. Where's it at? Total. There's Tau. There we go. This is the total too. This is without Bitcoin. That is actually up 0.18%. We're getting very, very close up here. We go on a monthly here. We are getting towards the upper end of this breakout area. This looks like a fourth wave in here messing around. You got a 1, 2, 3, 4. Then a fifth wave blowout here. So keep your eye on this thing. The monthly is correcting. The monthly is correcting on everything. Even Bitcoin, everything on the monthly is bearish. All right, but the weekly is pretty bullish for everything. Look at this, perfect wave 4. All right, looks just beautiful. Right here you got, let's see here. Is it down there? I would say right through here, got that 1, 2, big third wave, fourth wave pullback, fifth wave up. We're just gonna have to wait. Once this gets up here, I gotta put an alarm on this too. That'll be huge news. We bust out of here. That is massive, guys. We're at 1.1 trillion. The next move up is up at 2.5 trillion. All right, so you're looking at 100% increase in the crypto. So let's take a look at Casper here. I broke this down and looked on the smaller time frame to try to figure out what's going on here. If we zoom in here, all right, this is on a 12-hour chart. Let's get this out of our way. All right, it still looks like 4 or 5 to me. This could be done here with a fifth wave. This could have ended up just being a short 5 wave here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes you get those. Normally you can expect a big 1, 6, 1, 8 fifth wave, but it's just not getting it. We expect up to 15 cents here is what we were expecting a fifth wave to come up here too, but just not getting that. And if you zoom in here on this, let's go into 8 hour. You got Bitcoin doing an ABC. All right, what's that probably going to mean for everything else? More likely corrective structures. A 4 hour, you can see it a little bit better. Here we go. Yeah, see what we got going on here. All right, not let's get an arrow here. You could negate this one here because if you pull the fib down to this level, it didn't hit it here. Okay, you pull it down through here. Well, right here, you have a hit on a 618. Okay, so what would this look like? Looks like an ABC pattern in here. All right, that's what I am. And look where it comes to. Pull it down on top. Trying to get this best I can. Right down towards the support level. Right at about 12.9, 13 cents. Okay, and once again, what would this, you would have A, B, C, a bottom and a blow up here. Okay, now granted, I could always be wrong, no doubt about it. I mean, I have everybody, nobody can absolutely nail all these calls. But what do the RSIs look like? All right, we got the 4 hour. Let's see where it's at here. 4 hours turning up. Okay, and to negate this, I would want to see a move up past what is that, 14, about 14.1. Okay, then I would say this is out. A closing candle above 14.1. This could push up and get up past there, then negate this, and we could have a play in for this 15. 1618 here. That would be a probability. All right, so 14.1. The 4 hour, the 8 hour, bearish and correcting. You got your 12 hour. 12 hours at the bottom here. Technically the 12 hours bullish, and your daily. Daily's correcting here. All right, trying to turn back up, but still correcting. All right, 3 day. Right at the very top here, kind of neutral on that, I guess. The 5 day still turning to the upside, So in the short term, I personally am watching this move right here. Okay, this ABC pattern right down to, let's pull it down here right about there. All right, 12.9. We get down, if this works out, and we end up dropping back down here. If this reverses here or gets rejected up here, it could run back up here to that 14 cents. Yeah, right up here. That was the 618 was at 14 cents right here. All right, it could run back up there again and get rejected off that and roll over. If you see this thing start to fall pretty quick, all right, then Bitcoin is rolling over. And trying to get that ABC done. That'd be good news for the whole market. All right, you got the A wave done, you got the B wave done, working on this C wave. All right, so I am going to be watching for a target down here, right about 12.9, and watching for a bottom. Now, if we do end up running up here, two scenarios here, and taking out this level right here at 14 cents. This busts up through here, has a closing candle above this area here, then negate the ABC, and we're probably heading for the 15 cent. Okay, but regardless of anything, once we get down, if this works out, the ABC, once we hit here, look out. This thing's going to start ripping again. Bitcoin's going to be taking off, and the whole market is going to go. All right, if we tear up and break through here, 14 cents, keep your eye on that area. Then we're probably heading towards the 1618 up here at 15.1. All right, so got two scenarios here. Me personally, I'm looking for the ABC, and I'll be shooting for a bottom here and looking to probably long this thing. So, all right, guys, thank you so very, very much. Have a great day. Please hit the like and subscribe, and I will talk to you very soon.